Sorry. Thank you for all the people who are hanging out and all the people that might be coming. I've got a real nightmare here tonight, as usual. So welcome in. We're going to be doing some live wire wrapping, and I'm going to also hanging out and all the people that might be coming. I've got a real nightmare here tonight, as usual. So welcome in. We're going to be doing some live wire wrapping, and I'm going to also might be coming. I've got a real nightmare here tonight, as usual. So welcome in. We're going to be doing some live wire wrapping. Okay, I had to turn off my other thing here because it was doubling up my voice. Welcome in, everybody. Don't forget to thumb up the live. I'm glad to see you here tonight. Of course, as usual, I always look like a porcupine. But anyway, yeah, and you can see me reaching over the camera. Oh my goodness. It's not supposed to do that, but I guess that's how it is, huh? How is everyone doing tonight? Hi, SA. Nice to see you here. Thank you so much. I'm going to get this turned around so you can see my messy desk. There we go. And what's going on here, and the new tablet, which is hopefully going to keep track of all my messages too. Thank you. Everybody, don't forget to thumb up the live. I'm really running late tonight, SA, so people are probably like, oh, she's not going to be here tonight again. Something happened. It did. My network went off. And don't know why. I was trying to actually pay my network payment like way ahead of time before next month. But we're going to do some wire wrapping tonight. It's going to be something really simple, nothing fancy. And I don't have a case for my new iPad that I'm going to be using for like so I can see everybody's chat without having to worry about looking on my screen here on the phone. We'll see how it goes. Let's see here. I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to put this because I don't want it to fall and get broken. It's brand new and it's very expensive. Okay, I'm going to try it over here. Hopefully, that in front of it, that'll help hold it. Hopefully, Boss Kitty will not come here to help. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I really appreciate it. I pay under 60 a month. I get a gig. And my download speeds are about 400, and my uploads are around 26 to 30. So, yeah, I apologize for the mess. Oh, and by the way, everybody, eventually we're going to get back to this too. These are some of the beads that Mental Raccoon sent me for wrapping, some of his glass beads. Not sure how well you can see them. And this one beautiful marble that I can't wait to do a cage for, which is not really a marble. But I had, let's see. So these are Tiger Eyes in here. I don't know who's into Tiger Eye, but I really love Tiger Eye. And this that I made, folks, that actually is resin. I usually do gemstones, but this is actually resin, poured 2-part resin. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to get it together, guys and girls. Oh, here's one of, when I did my Blue Moon resin, this was created and I drilled a hole and then I made this necklace for it. This is all handmade. These are real gemstones, by the way. But this, of course, is resin. The moon is resin. But here's one of Mental Raccoon, also to some people known as Justin. That was seems to have gotten knocked around, but it's a glass bead that he gave to me, and he said these are like in his throwaway. I don't see how they're throwaway. They're just gorgeous. And I wrapped it in square wire. It didn't come out too bad. Thank you so much. Oh, you know, I need to give you a badge. Hold on, don't go nowhere. Let me see if I can do this. Yeah. Whoops, hold on. I'm trying to badge you, SA. And we have company. I may have to get my water bottle to keep her from knocking anything over. And I'm still trying to get this to work. Hold on, I'm trying to badge you, SA. Add moderator. All right, SA, you got a lot of power. You just got made a managing moderator, just like my other friend. Thank you for being here. Can you hear me okay? Is my sound all right? Do you see the badge now on your name, SA? Oops, my hand's in front of the screen there. So we're going to be wire wrapping several different things, but I also thought about, because I don't have enough room up here, and I've got a pretty big desk, but I have a lot of stuff. So we're going to be doing one of these donuts and possibly some Tiger Eye here. Put you back over here so you don't see the rest of my mess in my studio. What do you think of those, folks? I'll move it back over here. Oh, and here, just so you know, because you're in here, I don't see anyone else yet. Thank you. Here's one of the other glass beads that I wrapped and put on a leather cord for Minnow. I thought it came out gorgeous. I wrapped it in copper. It's one of his beads that has like pink and sort of all his little things that he does. I'm trying to figure out what gemstones I want to use, folks. I have a lot of different gemstones, from picture jasper to everything else. And of course, mother of pearl there and there with the other moon. Oh, and just by the way, just so you know, SA, this right here, this stone right here, is not a stone. It's polymer clay. It is a faux turquoise that I created with clay. But all these others are real gemstones when I put them up here. I was just showing you. And this is black onyx. I'm just trying to decide tonight, folks, what we're going to do. I'm having to hold a bead tray in my lap because I don't have enough room on my table to put it up here. And this here, these are chain links that I created, and they are smoked quartz. They're real smoked quartz. These are not glass. I don't usually work with glass beads. I do some, and I do some faux, like you could see there where I did the faux turquoise, which I thought came out pretty well. I do have real turquoise. I also have real water pearls and everything else. I really love the Tiger Eye. It's really hard to show it off because it is so gorgeous to get that, to show how beautiful that Tiger Eyes are. Okay, so I think that we'll start with, I'm not sure. I got too many beads here to work with tonight, folks. Oh, and these here, I want to use these one night too. They're going to come up in a live. These are not amethyst, folks. These are garnet. These are red garnet, by the way. They're so blood red, they look black. Hey, Anna, how are you? Welcome in. I'm so sorry. I didn't even see you come in. Thank you for doing that essay. Oh, calling you beautiful. Okay. I don't know why, but there's something wrong. Okay. Let me see if I can get that back. There we go. Okay, so anybody have like a preference? I have everything from, for right now, I have everything from Tiger Eye to Amethyst to picture Jasper. I know I put the picture up there of those earrings and I have made them like 100 times. So you, Anna, you go by Maria? That's probably why I'm always confused. Anybody have any preferences on what they'd like to see wire wrapped? Oh, hello, Maria. I'm so sorry. Welcome in. Oh, my goodness. I know you too. I'm just confused. I couldn't see it on my other screen. Here's what I'm doing. You guys, this is real funny. You see the new Apple iPad? I'm using that so I can read the chat. I put a block of my clay in front of it because I haven't received my case for the holder yet. It's not brand new, folks. It's actually refurbished, but it looks brand new. And I know nothing about Apple, okay? I'm a Windows person. I used to program and stuff. I never did Apple. So it's a real learning curve to learn to use this Apple tablet. But the reason I got it, folks, was so I could get the drawing program Procreate and Procreate Dreams, and it only comes on Apple and Mac. It does not come in Windows. That's because when you're an artist, you need these things or you want them. I wanted it. It's not an absolute need because I do canvas and all that. Okay, so anybody having any preference? Hey, Rubberneck, how are you? Why are you not a mod in my room? We got to fix that. Thank you for being here. I really mean it. All right. You are now a standard moderator in my room. Did everybody get their badges? Start saying hello. There you go. All right. I knew this is crazy, huh? I also want to wrap this. I just don't know if I can or I can't tonight. This is not expensive, folks. I don't even know what it's made out of. It's some kind of metal, but I love it. It's a double-headed dragon with like a red ruby in the center, which I'd like to replace with one of my other real gemstones, but it's going to have to be dug out of there to do it. Like I said, these are dark red garnet. That's what I'd like to replace the stone with. I have special jewelers. It's special jewelers, like it's like a glue, but you can use it on metal and real gemstones. So I'd like to replace this. This is going to be a whole video. I guess I'm going to have to do this offline because it's going to be quite a bit of work. But I think that's gorgeous. I love it. It's really blurry, isn't it? I'll try it this way. There we go. My old hands here. Thank you, Maria. I really appreciate that. Maria, you're subscribed to my channel, aren't you? I can't remember everyone, so please forgive me. You're fine. I'm glad you're here. Hey, Gemini, welcome in, my friend. I'm so glad to see everyone. So we're going to probably try something simple to wrap tonight so that nobody gets stuck here for 3 hours with me tonight. Not that I don't want you here. I love having you here. You're the light of my life, all my subs and my new people. So this could be used for a weapon, but it's not, folks, okay? It's a stainless steel ring thing to make your rings on. But likely I'm going to be using this lightweight plastic one to do a couple of simple wire wrap rings. Jim and I were doing more rings tonight. Thank you. I'm so sorry to hear that essay because I remember her saying something in Mentals Live. And I have no, I hate to even say this, but I have lost many friends and family to that awful thing. So hopefully she will feel better because those chemo treatments are really hard on your body. So I'm moving some stuff out of the way so I can work to do something that might end up looking really nice. We hope, we hope. This, by the way, if you're curious what it is a chainmail Joe's jump ring thing because I do chainmail also, and this shows you all the different things you can do with chainmail. But we're going to be wire wrapping. Thank you for all the thumbs up, everybody. Thank you for your support. Again, I apologize for being late. I didn't even know my net went out until I tried to go live. All right. So everybody remember in our rooms, just like Mental, if you're in here and you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe and thumb up. Also make sure that you subscribe everyone in the room. Most of the people that come in here are other creators that I know and are awesome people. So you don't have to feel unsafe. Absolutely, Anna. We will definitely have you in our prayers. Okay, guys, this is a piece. I'm not sure, but I'm thinking this is like out of Africa. This is a bumblebee, like honeycomb, and it's a real gemstone that's been polished and cut. I got you, Anna. No problem. Awesome. Hold on a second. I'm working on my scrunchy phone to mod people. I wonder if I can do it on my tablet, if it'll let me. Where is it at? Don't talk too fast, folks. I'm trying to grab Anna on the screen. No, it won't let me do it there. I got to do it on my phone. Hold on. All right, Anna, say something real quick so you can see your badge. You're now a moderator. Hey, Minnow, how are you doing tonight? Goodness, I'm surprised to see you here. In my chaos, as I call it. It's chaos. There's always chaos. I walk in the rain. Why am I not seeing everybody there? Have I got my things set on top or something is why everybody's not coming up? Hold on. Looks like that's what I did. All right, now I have everybody on the screen, I think. I did chat to see everyone. You know, guys, I think maybe with some, we'll have to decide. This is, since you're here, Mental, by the way, this is almost a marble, folks. This is just gorgeous. It has 2 holes in it, so it should be rather easy to wire wrap. So I think we're going to try this, Mental. This is one in Mental's glass beads. You guys need to check Mental Raccoon out, Glassworks. Or, sorry, Mental Raccoon Glass. He really is there. And this is a gorgeous bead. Like, and I'm just deciding uh, what the best avenue is for it. I personally, I mean, I can do the silver, but I think the copper would look better on this. It's up to you, Menno. You tell me what you'd like. I'm sorry, Menno. Yes, he is. Justin is an amazing person and he's an awesome glass artist. I call him the god of fire. Okay. Yes, he is amazing what he does. So I need to come up with, I have lots of greens and browns. I need something that will go with this besides the copper. I'm stacking my beads, some of them right here like this, because I have no place to put all these. And that, by the way, back here, it's not illegal anymore, folks. This is red coral, C-O-R-A-L. That's real red coral in here. There's a couple of beads mixed in there that shouldn't be in there. Hey, thank you everybody for helping out, and thank you, Gemini, for welcoming everybody in. Hey, Dorothy, I can't believe you're here. She's my friend since I was in my 20s, folks. Dorothy is. And I can't see her on the screen. What is going on? That is really weird. Thank you, Dorothy. Now I see you. Yeah, I have to make jewelry so that I can sell because I can't afford what I have. Yeah, it's what I did it on my new, well, it's not new, folks. I want you to realize that I bought a used uh iPad Pro. It's a 2021, but it's a 5th generation, and I wanted it to have Procreate for my art. Maria, do you want to be a mod? You can. I only take modding powers away to people who are really mean to people, but other than that, everybody stays a mod. Would you like to be a mod, Maria? I'll make you a mod. I want to ask. I don't want to just do it to you and you don't want to. I know she is. That's why I'm asking. I don't want to make her a mod unless she wants to be one, Mental. She'll just answer me. Yes, I do sell my jewelry online, SA. Awesome, Maria. I got you. Just give me a second. I am poking on my small phone screen to do everything. All right, you have been badged. You are now part of YouTube Badge Company. They don't do the wrench anymore. So just say hi again or thank you or something. And it's hard to hear me? Really? Hold on. I can't see these controls. Can you hear me better now? Can everybody hear me better now? And if you have to, you may have to turn up the sound. No, you can't hear me better? I don't know. That's it. You're blue. Hey, who is blue? Was it LA? Is it LA? for the blue police or whatever they are. Blue is still a cop. Do you get that, folks? Blue is meant for police. So they changed the wrench to making mechanics to what? To making officers of YouTube. I've got a couple pieces of this. I got more than a couple pieces. I'm thinking about, I don't know. See, there's so many colors in there. Oh no. What happened to Justin? Why are you not hearing? Thank you everybody for being here. Rubbernecker, Marie, Dorothy, Anna, Mano. And we should be seeing Will Hat soon, Andrew. He should be here soon. Okay. I really like this stone too, folks. It doesn't look like, this stone doesn't look like much, but it, is this the one? Where is it? My tagger eye that's faceted. Aha. Here is the faceted tagger eye. I think it's gorgeous. And we might be able to attach this with this. I don't know. I want to know what Justin thinks. Minna, what do you think? Okay. I'm sorry you're not doing good tonight, Menno, and that you're having hearing problems. I thought my sound was full blast in here. Yeah, I'm just matching it to what I'm trying to do are these kind of muted more colors that I thought that it would go well with this. So if we get this wrapped correctly and get it on, maybe I'm thinking the leather cord again. I'd say we're going to try like $80 to sell it. 80 cookies. I guess we're not really supposed to say money anywhere. Yeah, so this one is not like the other one. As you can see, it's faceted. It's really gorgeous. It's been special cut. And it already has a hole in it. So I'm going to have to figure out how to get this. I'm thinking either on the bottom or above the top. Dorothy, S.A.'s a good guy. She are Jez Village Vlogs. Do me a favor, if you're not subscribed to him, Dorothy, please go subscribe to him. As you're a mod, you can click on his name and go to his channel and sub him, and he'll sub you back. I know he will. Okay, let's see what we can do here, folks. You know what else would look nice? I'm just so overwhelmed by the choices right now. Wait a minute. Those are not it. These are it. I want to get down here further on this bead line. These are all amethyst, but they all look different because they're from the earth. See the differences in the looks? But I was thinking, see there? See that blue? Some of the amethysts almost look like they're just blue, and then there's the lighter ones. But they are real amethyst beads. I know you're saying that, wouldn't I need 2 holes? But I believe, I know Gemini, I thought the same thing. I really like that faceted one though. And my drill, I have diamond tips, but I don't know where they are. You know what we can do? If we can't do this one, we can do, hold on, going through my labradorite and everything. Oh, I don't have enough room. I need a bigger table, guys. Now I just had, oh, it's in my drawer up here, see? That's what happens when you get old. You get feeble and forget everything of what you're doing. I'm looking for my Tagerize, the beads. They're in here. Hang on. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go, Gemini piece. We might be able to get away with doing some Tagerize like that. Yeah, I love those too. Yeah, amethyst is beautiful. Tageri and amethyst both are beautiful. So that's why I was looking, because this has, look at all these colors in here, folks. It's almost like I have a choice over what can be added to this. All these beautiful colors. This is one of Minnow Raccoon's creations, folks. It has a hole through the top and the bottom, so it's more than able to handle the wire and stuff. So let's see what we can do here. I'll sit that right in there. I'm going to pull out a piece of pictured jasper, or possibly even a donut. This is real gemstone too. It's some type of manganese that's turquoise. I'm trying to see if this goes color matching wise. And it does kind of, with the teal and the blue. And this is pictured jasper, or desert jasper. Some people call it desert. Okay, so let's see what I can get going here to get this, because this is definitely going to be a necklace, but it's got to be wire wrapped, and I'll be using Parawire, which means I'll also be doing the Parawire will be what will wrap the bead. It's good because it doesn't turn, it doesn't tarnish, and no, they don't sponsor me at Parawire. In fact, Yovan Williams, who is now Yovan Kennedy, and she has been to my channel once. I was so shocked and honored when she came here. She is like a master wire wrapper. I'm used to doing hand hammer and cutting metal. I am hoping to get there again so you guys can see some of that as soon as I find everything. I still can't find everything. Let me see if I can get this back so everybody can see what I'm doing. Wow. Okay, so we're going to probably cut about an arm's length of this. Can everybody see this? Oh, there we go. It wasn't in my camera's eye. This is Parawire. It's copper. I'm thinking this is like 18 gauge. Yeah, Dorothy's quite the gardener. I used to be. She knows. She used to be at my home at one time. She's a good friend of mine, S.A. We know each other in real life. I've known her since I was like 27 years old. Okay, so let me get my light moved here. We're beginning to wire wrap one of Minnow Raccoon's beautiful handmade glass beads. Just gorgeous, folks. This is a gorgeous bead. It looks like, this glass bead looks like it has the ocean in it, and sand and water, all the elements, and earth with the browns. And by the way, when he does this stuff, he uses different rods and adds it to it at one at a time, each one of these colors. I mean, this is a work of masterpiece art. So we're going to put this copper wire through here. I'm going to lay it this way. Trying to make sure you guys can see. I got to do something about my cameras. But I will get there. I will get there, folks. Eventually, I will make it where it won't be so hard for my cameras to see everything. There we go. Get my piece of wire again here that dropped down. All right. First, we're going to wire wrap it, and then I'm going to also add some beads to it. So we will see how this goes. I'm going to see about 1, 2, 1, 2. So we're going to do 2 large taggereye. I don't even know if you guys can see how beautiful these are. Maybe if I lay them down here, it'll show better. I don't want them to roll off. Apparently I have an uneven table and didn't know it. Let me see. I'm going to try this. There's a light thing or something here to help. Nope, that's not it. What did it do? Hold on, folks. I have got to get a different way to film my stuff. I just got... There we go. Now I'm back. Yeah, we've been friends for a long time. In my days when I didn't behave. Okay. So we're going to add, these here are about an 8 in millimeters or 8 centimeters taggereye. And then these are like a 2. Wait a minute, I'm trying to get it so you guys can see it. This is crazy. I can't get it up here so you can see this. This is like a 2, this taggereye. So we're going to do one of these and one of the larger ones. And we're going to stack them on this glass bead. Try to get my hands down here. There we go. All right. Can you guys see that any better? I'm having a lag. Wow, that looks like it's mirrored. There, well, that looks a little better, but not great. I'm looking on my tablet to try to see. So there's the one bead, and then we're going to do a large bead. You just string these on your parawire, 18 gauge, and this is like very malleable. Parawire, I love it because it's soft enough to work with in your hands, which makes wire wrapping much better. What do you guys think? Anybody know why I'm getting a double screen? It looks like it's mirrored. I know, that's what I'm saying. Something is wrong. Hold on. Let me see if I can fix this screen. Something is very wrong. Give me just a second, folks. Why have I got double frames here, folks? I have no idea what's going on. Hold on. This is really weird. Anybody know how to fix this? Why have I got like a mirror thing? All right. Retouch is on. Hold on. I'll turn the camera back in a minute. Give me a second here. It said it uploaded a 49 minute short. Oh my goodness. What have I done? What have I done? Effects picker. Okay. No effects. There we go. Oh my goodness. That is so embarrassing, guys. I am so sorry. There we go. Yay. I did not want to lose this because I really want to get this glass bead wrap that Mental Raccoon made. Oh my goodness. I hit some button called effects and I didn't know it. Yeah, Maria, you're awesome. Thank you, everybody, for being so cool about everything. Can everybody hear me okay? Hey, Ghost Rider, how are you doing, my friend? We got to badge him up too, folks. Give me a second. He's an awesome guy. Everybody, if you're not subscribed to him, go subscribe. I hope you don't mind. I just made you a moderator, Ghost. Good. Thank God. Now, we can get off of me and how I look and get on to what I work on. I am clean though, but I got a choppy haircut. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. I don't even smoke and I cough bad. I guess it's my heart and stuff. I don't know. Not looking for any pity. Not at all. Never. Okay, so let's see here. There's supposed to be a lighting button. There we go. I'm actually hand holding this right now to get it straightened out. Hey, Ghost Rider, I have made you a moderator. Just to let you know, I hope you don't mind. If you don't want to be one, just tell me. I do this because we all have lives and things go on, and not everyone can come every time. So we're going to get that up here. Let me see if I can rock this camera up here somehow. Okay. Now I'm going to go back. I thought it was maybe my other one doing it. Hang on, folks. I apologize. That is not funny. What is going on? I'm trying to load, guys. If you're wondering, it's so I can see your chat. I have a thing of clay in front of this expensive iPad. Okay, but that's all I have. I don't get I get a portfolio type of cover with a built-in keyboard and a Apple pen. I am not a Apple person. The only reason I got this Pro was for my art, so I can draw and paint on there too. Anyway, so let's get back to here. Absolutely, I want to make you a mod. Ghost, you are awesome. Ghost is an awesome person. And that way it gives you guys, some control when I don't see things. Because a lot of times I won't see something and somebody could be rude or say something very distasteful. Some people joke. So don't anyone get mad at Walk in the Rain. She's one of my mods too. And she is an awesome person. She just sometimes says stuff and people take it the wrong way. And she's usually just playing around. I think I got that right. Didn't I, Walk in the Rain? Okay, so we're adding another. This is like a 2mm genuine tiger eye. And this one is an 8mm genuine tiger eye. Well, I can see it better than it was. Hopefully you can too. Who got mad about your rules? I like you, Ghost Rider. You got no problem with me, and I love your name. And everybody remember that movie called Ghost Rider? I really love that. Okay, so we have 3 here. I'm not sure. I'm designing this in my head, folks. So I am pulling this over like this, deciding whether or not I want it to be over the top or straight up and down, because it just gives it more of a pretty look, I think. And I'm trying to straighten this out. Where are my tools? Where are my tools? This, by the way, is a pair of nylon pliers and uses this for not only work hardening, but to straighten out your wire. Yes, Star is around here somewhere, also known as Boss Kitty. So we're going to take this and we're going to come to the bottom of the glass bead. This is one of Mental Raccoon's glass beads. Hopefully he's still hanging out. Thank you for all the thumbs up, folks. I really appreciate it. You see why I like Parawire, because I can use my hands. I'm used to creating with my hands, so I use the pliers when I have to. But I recommend using pliers if you are not used to the wire and your hands aren't tough enough. You're so funny, Gemini. Gemini is a sweet person. If you aren't subscribed to Gemini Peace, folks, you need to subscribe to her. I'm not sure. Gemini, I didn't think you had any videos, but it doesn't matter. She comes out and she supports everyone. And it's always a pleasure to have her in your room. You know, I think I want to add a few more beads to this because, well, maybe not. Maybe I can get it to work this way. I don't want that bead falling, so I'm going to turn this upside down. Sorry if it keeps blurring up. We're going to, let me see here. I'm going to take my round nose pliers since I don't know where my square nose pliers are. Sorry about moving the camera all over. Thank you, Ghost Rider. You're so sweet. We're going to try to I'm going to do some kind of swirl design. I don't know. It's new. So that means what? It's not a design created over time. I'm getting hit in the head with a wire. And lucky for me, Little Miss Thing is not in here because this is her favorite, folks. This is her favorite, the wiring. She just loves it. Okay, so now I'm going to, I've kind of work hardened this piece of wire here, and I need to pull it back. Sorry about that, because I need it to go further down, and then I'm going to have to straighten it out. You see, this wire is very soft and pliable until you work harden it too much, and that does happen. So I'm getting this all off of here. I'm actually going to straighten that with my fingers. You may not realize it, but it's really hard to straighten it with your fingers. Yeah, Gemini is a girl. Look at that picture. I know a lot of people think I'm a dude, and it's so funny. I have all my other photos up there, and people are like, that's you? Yeah, in my 20s. I'm in my 60s now, folks. Give me a break, you know? I'm out here to teach and help people. I'm not out here to look for a mate. All right, so we're going to cut this wire here, this copper wire, 18 gauge. I want to leave a little on there because I want to take the round nose pliers and I am going to pull this over this way. And I'm going to make like a little hoop here. You just grab it right there in the mid and bring it all the way around so that you get a little loop. And then we're going to smush that down right there. And I'm pulling it to the side because I'm going to come back with this other side of the wire, which is really long, and it's hard to keep it on the camera here for you guys unless I pull this way out. And we're just going to loop back through this way. And keep going down until all the wire is gone completely through. I'm so glad everybody's getting along. It's so nice to see every one of you. I really appreciate all your help. Gemini, I'm retired too. Wow, you're a teacher. That is so awesome. So that's really what my channel's about, to teach other people and stuff. If I can ever just get back to the schedule I used to do, I'll be able to help other people do the things that I do that I consider fun. All right, so we're pulling completely through here. Yeah, because believe it or not, folks, my channel is an art channel, but it's listed as education because I try to teach others. I don't know how well I'm doing that these last few videos, but I apologize. Normally I am teaching other people to do what I do. Okay, so we've got that down there. I want it even closer. This is going to really take some pulling to do. I will not tell you that this is easy because I'm not used to wrapping these type of beads either. So I'm pulling this very tight and like a hoop loop here. Wow. And I'm going to run this through here again. We're going to try to do some loops around this same wire of itself, which is going to be really interesting to do. Got to turn that over so it doesn't. We're going to keep pulling right like this. Almost like a weave, okay? Only we're weaving wire. I'm going to use my pliers to try and pull this back. Wow. This is definitely a newbie for wrapping this way. I'm trying to get it to work like a wire weave. So it's going to take a minute. Yeah, everybody sub everybody in the room. Absolutely. And they'll sub you back. Gemini's a really awesome person. She will sub you back. She will support you. Because we're all just a big family of creators. As you can see, I'm struggling with this piece of wire. I'm using this to mash this down. I really wanted that more round, but I guess it's not going to happen. So now we're going to take a large bead, which is an 8, which really isn't large. This is a 6. I apologize. Let me show you the difference between an 8 and a 6. This often happens when you're doing centimeters and using gauges. So this bead here, next to this bead, see the difference? That blue bead is actually an 8. And this tagger eye is a 6. And then the smaller one is like a 2 or a 4, they call it. That other smaller tagger eye. Thank you. You're so sweet, Gemini. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Ghost. Thank you, everybody, for your support. And thank you, Mental Raccoon. Luckily, this is on a wire, so it's not going to hit the floor that just went off my table. I've got such a big, long wire here of copper, 18 gauge parawire. And no, they do not support me, and I do not have any, like, they don't give me anything for advertising them. I'm just telling you, it's one of the best wires, and they get so busy now, folks. I'm trying to get this next 4mm tagger eye on here. There we go. See there? Once I get it the way I want it, I think it's going to be really pretty. Oh, I want to put, let's see. I want to put another little one on there. We got to take this off. Because I want a little one on the top and a little one on the bottom of the tagger eye. I swear I never knew my table was off until I started putting beads out. And they start rolling everywhere. Okay, so we're trying to get this 4mm tagger eye, which is beautiful, onto the 18 gauge copper. I'm hoping the hole is going to accept it because all the beads are not the same because these are genuine, gemstones. So when they cut and drill them, As you can see, that's what we're doing. We're now coming up the bottom here. So that was a 4, and now we're going to put, let me see if I can, that's about as far back as I can get you guys. I'll lay that there. I didn't have all this stuff on here. I just have too much up here on this desk as part of the problem. I have my, UV light and everything out here. Oh, but look, I found another pair of needle nose pliers. I've got more tools than God has grace. If I find them all, I'll be doing great. I'm still looking for my ring holder that actually holds the steel and the copper that I work with, hand torch. Okay, so we're putting, see, this one is, I got it on there though, because I don't know where my little thing is to drill out the hole in the beads. Okay, so this is again, this is a 6mm tagger eye that we just strung on with the 4mm. We started there, and then we're going to put another 4mm on here. I actually think it's going to be really pretty, folks. All right, there we go. And I'm wrapping that around here again. Maybe you'll get the idea of what I'm trying to do. Yeah. I think I'm going to put the wire down through the bottom of the bead again. I think I have more than enough room to do that. I'm just going to feed it through the bottom of the glass bead made by Mental Raccoon Glass. Folks, if you know who he is, or you just do that name and you go to any of my videos, you'll see people say, I came from Mental's channel. So go and sub him. He's an amazing artist. You would love to watch him. Working with the fire, as I call it. I am trying to get this wire to come through. It is very hard and tight. There we go. Whoa. I need that to come down further. Okay, so if it won't do this way, then I'm going to do it on the outside. I'm trying to wrap the tagger eyes around the glass bead, like engulf it and encircle it, almost like doing okay, so I'm going to have to hold it here. Wow. And bring it up like this. I didn't know this would be this hard to get these beads to go around it. I thought it was going to be simple. I always think that, don't I, folks? I always think, oh, this is going to be simple. We can do this. This is not a problem. We will make it work. As I say, if you're an artist, you'll find a way to do it. I used to design, and that's why I'm so happy to have the Procreate to really learn to work with it, because I've never used the program before. I used to design all my jewelry on graph paper before I made it. So it was very different. Wow, I'm trying to get this to pull through here. Why is it not pulling through here? Okay. Stop on that part. And I'm going to take a separate piece of copper wire and do a weave on the side there from this wire. Thanks, Dorothy. Thanks for welcoming everybody in. Hey, everybody. Dorothy has a channel, too. She's a real horror movie fan, so I think she has her list public, and you can watch those movies on her channel. Am I right, Dorothy? She also is a jewelry and a crafter. Hey, Simple family. I didn't even know you were in here. Simple, can I make you a mod? You just have to tell me if I can make you a mod. Simple life. May I crown you with a badge? Hey, Rubberneck. Hey, thank you for telling everybody hi. Simple's in the bushes looking for birds. Oh, okay. Yeah, I am. I'm going to do it right now. Give me just a second. Okay. All right. Say hi again. You should be badged now. I thought it was so funny they took the wrenches away. I guess they didn't like us being mechanics, so they made us all YouTube police. That's what I call it. YouTube police now. We have a badge. Yeah, and if everybody doesn't know Simple Lifestyle, you need to get to know them too. Female or male, I'm not sure. I thought Simple might be a guy, but I could be wrong, so I apologize. Because my name's Moon, a lot of people assume that I'm a dude, which I think is funny. I really do. I'm just old, folks. I'm just old. That's all. I don't wear my hair long anymore. When you get older, long hair isn't becoming. I don't think, but that's just my personal opinion. I know it's our crown of glory and all that, but we are in a modern day time, and I am respectful, but it's still modern times versus the days of when women did not cut their hair at all. In fact, I want to show you guys some other things while I'm doing his stone here that are actually really gorgeous. These are agates. They need to be cleaned. And this is a really old one I wrapped a long time ago. It's a pink agate slice crystal. And I plan on doing this one too. This actually has, I believe this is imitation onyx. I don't think this is real. It's a piece that I had acquired from a friend. This actually is really gorgeous, this wire here. And I mean, this stone, I can't even talk tonight. Let me see if I can find, yeah, here we go. I got the magic stuff over here. It's called hand sanitizer, and it will not hurt these agates. Yeah, so I have more than pink, but I have the green too. I think this is gorgeous. I have some purple too, and I also have one out there I did a long time ago that I wire wrapped. I don't know if it's been a couple years or more ago, but it actually, one of them only got a few views, but the other short agate got almost 900 people who had viewed that video. But I love agate. It's gorgeous. Very much a statement piece if you're going to wear it. Hey, folks, don't forget to thumb up the live while you're here. It really does help. Even if you're a mod, please don't forget to thumb up. And make sure you subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And thank you for everybody who's here supporting me tonight. Minnow, Ghost, S.A., Gemini, Maria, Anna. If I miss anyone, somebody step in and make sure everybody knows I'm happy to have you here. I believe you, Gemini. Hey, welcome in, Will Hat. See, I can't even see you. I have no idea. Will Hat's an autumn. He's an awesome artist. He does tangles and doodles and sketches, and they're like 3D. And he shows Jasco, which is a ghost hunter thing, and it's really cool. So we're getting ready to cut another piece of copper wire here because I'm going to weave it around here. It'll be easier. But I have now engulfed this piece, this glass bead. I don't know what anybody else thinks, but I think that it really helps with this colors and the variations in this glass bead. And with the tiger eye and the copper, I think it goes together well. Hi again, Will Hat. I am so sorry, whoever and whatever, if I'm not greeting you properly. Yeah, everyone does. We have to be careful, unfortunately, Folks, we are not allowed to ask them what their age is now. I found that out a while back. I don't know what it is, but I guess it's like they take it as you could be somebody creepy, stalking the child. But I do try to watch. Usually I can tell if I have a kid in the room. So I always my channel's PG anyway, unless I slip and say a cuss word by mistake, and that's very rare. Very, very rare. Okay. And I also thought about adding maybe one or two of these. These are potato, and that's what they call them, potato, and they're real gemstones. They are, these are like 10 by 11 potato stones. These are the picture jasper desert stones, just like the round one I showed you guys earlier. Yeah, and I thought they would be accommodating to this piece and also make it look pretty. So this piece is going to be really jazzed up with a lot of real gemstones. So it is not going to be a cheap piece, folks. So just fair warning because of that. But these are called potato beads, and I'll show you why. They're all kind of different, but they do call them potato beads. Some of them are more round than this. But they're desert picture jasper. Will has awesome. He is awesome. He's an awesome artist, awesome person. Don't anybody tell you anything different, because if they do, I'm in his corner. I got his back, and you don't want to mess with me. I'm a Scorpio. Okay, so we're getting ready to, I think what I'm going to do, instead of cutting a completely new wire, let's see, maybe I'm going to have to do it this way. I am going to cut a new wire, not that much, probably about half of 6 inches. Well, not half 6 inches, it would be half of 12 inches, because it's not going to be 3 inches, so it probably should measure out that way. I have it gauged in my head usually already. This is Parawire 18 gauge copper, and no, it will not turn on you unless you get into some acid. This is tarnish resistant, and so hopefully it shouldn't affect you unless you are allergic to metals. Thank you, Ghost Rider. I really appreciate it. I can't wait until I can get you guys to see when I do my hammer and my torch work. I don't do glass beads. I'm not Mental Raccoon. He's in a different league than me. But we're going to try and do a little hoop up here at the top, because I'm going to pull it back and hook it on here, and then we're going to try to do this one piece of wire all the way down, weave in a circle. Okay, so I'm going to try to get this. I'm using the larger half of these little round nose pliers. For me, I just keep releasing them until I have what I want. And I'm only doing that halfway, folks, because I want it, see how I'm catching it on that bead? I'm pulling it up to catch it on the bead here. Like a little hook. If I can get it to stay there. And then I'm going to take my other nose pliers, and I'm going to squish this together, which I probably can do with my hand, but I don't want it too squished because I need it to be able to wrap around this. There we go. We're going to press it down. This part of the copper wire, we're going to press it. I want it to, I'm trying to work in front of here so you guys can see without my hands getting in the way. And I'm also looking through my camera to see each time how it's showing up. I always make things harder than they should be because it's more fun that way. It means I create as I go instead of just it's all done. Come on now. I need this to squish together. Let's see if I can get a hold of this from the bottom and maybe I can do that. Okay, just a second here. All right, I think I got it now. Let's see. I need to squish this completely down with these needle nose pliers, this hoop that I made. This is going to be really gorgeous, by the way, when it's done. I know it is. I'm not bragging on myself. I just know by the copper and the style of beads. I'm just twisting this around like this so I can get this to really grab this wire that I'm trying to get it to hook to. I'm going to smash that down tight. Hopefully it will stay there. I'm pushing that up against that. All right, there we go. Oh, I'm sorry, whoever's got the headache. I can't really tell. Ghost Rider. Dude. You know, you can always put me on and just go lay down and take something for that. Is it a sinus headache or a regular headache? So we're just looping this through the copper wire here, parawire 18 gauge with the tagger eyes and this beautiful glass. I don't know what you call this because it's not really a marble. It's more like a bead, a necklace bead. Trying to get that squished down here. I want it to stop moving is what I want so that I can start to wire weave it around this wire. Let me tell you something. There's no way in a live that you can get away with cheating with what you're doing, you know, and then all of a sudden it looks done. Nobody could see what you did. There we go. We just squeezed that together right there. See there? Do you have a toothache, rubber neck? Is it a toothache you're dealing with causing the headache? That's not good. Can you take ibuprofen? Some people can't take ibuprofen, but you can get the 200 milligrams. I am not giving medical advice. I'm suggesting that you could take that for a headache and a toothache. It's one of the things they give you. Okay, I'm still weaving here is what I am doing. This does not like me, this weave. I even tried it with a separate wire thinking, oh, this will work. I'm going to do like a wave there, hoping that will hold that until I can get this to weave. Just like sewing, ladies, all the ladies in the room, and men who sew. What on earth? I'm going to have to hold it with this finger and try to weave it. Sorry if my hands are in the way. Wow. Okay, I am not happy with this, folks. I'm not happy with the way it's going, so we're going to get rid of this part. There we go. Without cutting the main wire. These, by the way, are more like a specialty wire cutters so that you can get into small areas like I just did. Yeah, I know, but I don't usually use glue because I have this thing, unless I have to. There is some glue you can use, you are correct. If you're talking to me, Gemini, I don't know. Okay, so we're going to take these and we're going to do some bends in here since I can't weave this wire. We're going to do some bends and twirls of a sort. Turn this around so everybody can see what I'm doing with this beautiful handmade glass bead from Mental Raccoon. So I try to do him proud. I don't want to be ashamed of my work. Wow. I'm sticking myself in the eye with the copper wire. Not to worry. Look at that. I hardened this so hard, this broke off on the end. See there? And that happens. So let me see if I can pull this back enough to get where I can wrap a little loop in this. That's what happens when the wire is sturdy, trust me. But it work hardens, and when it does, it will snap and break. So I am correcting that right now. Wow. There we go. That will not come out now, thank goodness. And I'm going to come back. I'm going to actually try and thread some more beads on here. And I'm going to cut this off. It just got too work hardened. Sorry, folks. I'm working as fast as I can tonight. All right. I'm wondering, can I come back down through this hole? This hole is tighter than people think because it looks really big. And it actually is not that large in diameter in the center. I'm trying to get this through the loop that I did down here. Well, maybe that's not going to work. I'm going to have to do a thinner wire. I do have more copper wire, different gauges, different sizes. That's too big. I may have to use some antique bronze wire because this is 18 gauge too. I need like a 26 or a 28 and I know I have it. Sorry about this, folks. Oh my goodness. It's just one of those nights. Thank you for all your patience. Thank you, Gemini. Has he gone out? I don't think he felt good. Thank you, everybody, for all the thumbs up. I could use this soft flex wire. This is really wire, by the way, guys. This is not yarn. It is beading wire, which maybe I should have considered that when I was doing this piece, but I always like doing the other, which means I love doing the wire only if possible. I'm trying to figure out. Let's try this. I'm going to try a piece of my picture jasper. Well, I tell you, these beads, trying to get 18 gauge wire through them, even if it's soft, sometimes is really hard. Okay. So let's see. If I can do a loop right here. Wow, this is really a struggle, guys. Seriously. Sorry if my hands are getting away. It's more of a fun night. It's not a teaching night, so it's just a fun bead wrapping night. And we're sort of just doing a loop there, sort of like tying the top of a bread thing or something, I guess. I don't know how to explain it. So I'm trying to get this pictured jasper to add into the beauty of this. This is quite a bit of beads, but it will be gorgeous. I promise. And I'm hand twirling this in between the two beads here. I call it. I'm just going to use my round nose here, which I normally use for a lot of things that it's not really designed for. So if I can get a hold of it there. Trying to do a twirl here, like a loop. I don't want it to come apart is why I'm doing that. There we go. I'm going to pull that again down through here. I got to hold my hand in front of this. I'm sorry. And we're just wrapping the wire around. And then I'm going to smush this. There we go. If you can see, that actually is really pretty. I don't know the way it is. Okay, now the big question. Is can I get this to hoop back into this? Let me cut this end off here, folks. There we go. Those wire cutters are made so that it pretty much cuts straight. Okay, so I'm going to add some more of these beads, which are the smallest 4mm taggerai. I should have put 2 on the top, but I didn't because of this one the way it is. We're trying to get this to wrap around this glass bead is what I'm trying to do. I may have to take that other one off. It may not work the way I think it should. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. There we go. We're getting there. I'm sorry, but we're getting there. I have to pull really hard on this, folks. This is not an easy pull. This is almost an orbit wrap because it's wrapped orbitally and not straight down. Okay. I want this bent like that. Twisting it. There we go. And then I'm going to twist this in too, believe it or not. Like that. Wow. I need that top twisted so this bead will sit in place. we go. Oh, I may have to redo this later, but we're going to wrap it this way for right now. I think all the beads are gorgeous. You guys are awesome. Thank you for all the support. And yes, kindness is free. I try to share that with everyone too. I don't know if I should have added this big bead here on it. I thought it would help anchor the piece. Wow, it does not want to pull through there. What is up with this? Come on now, pull through here. You just need to pull through here. I have to do it that way to get it to thread it through. There we go. Whew. We're actually making that wire capture this bead. Wow. I'm not sure about this bead though. You guys tell me. I think this bead is too much. Yeah, that's it. You never know unless you try. But it's such a gorgeous bead, and the colors all go together. They really go together. I'm funny about stuff. Meaning I like things more uniformed. So we're going to take this out. Now that I did all that, we're going to pull this out. I'm going to take off the huge bead. I'm not happy with it. I love the color. The color goes great. It's just, I think it's too much for this glass bead because this glass bead is already a statement piece, as I call it. Anytime they're really big, I call them statement pieces. There we go. All right. I'm going to unwrap this. There we go. Then we're going to, I think I got these hoopies in here, right? Straighten this back out. Bring this bead down. Sorry guys, I'm getting out of the camera frame every time. I apologize. You guys are so patient. Everyone here rocks. I love all of you. I'm sorry for your loss. Did someone lose a pet? A husband? I'm sorry, my screen is not coming up like it should. Yeah, I'm going to get these off here and redo this. Sorry about this. Happens sometimes. I'm glad everybody's getting along and that you're all interacting with each other. That is amazing and always a blessing on a live chat. I want everybody to make friends with everybody and everybody be nice and support each other if you can, just like you helping me here tonight. I know you will because most of my people in here are amazing. I don't know unamazing creators. I only know amazing creators. I'm doing a twirl right here on the end of this. I don't know, my thing kept falling down here, believe it or not. Here's a good one. I have on Coca-Cola sweatpants with a little tie string and actually went through that and pulled it off the table. I'm like, what? Weird stuff. I have ghost. I think I have ghost. I swear I do. Okay, so we're twisting this again to sort of give this some flair and some stability on this stone. And then I'm going to do the same thing here. We're going to make this twirl right here look like it's meant to be like this. There we go. And I'm going to squeeze this together as much as I can. It's really tight quarters in here, right, this piece. All right. I need this smushed down too. I would completely rewrap this, but I don't want to make you guys sit through that on this piece. Okay, so now we're just going to make a hoop right here, sort of like this, on the top of Mineral Raccoon's beautiful glass bead, and I'm hoping that I can get these Tagger-eyes to do what I want. Sort of like a snake on his bead, only in Tagger-eyes. I am going to repair this later, folks, but I'm not going to do it while you're here. So this is actually almost like a half moon swirl snaky thing, which I think is pretty. You're so sweet, Gemini. Thank you so much. Yeah, Chuck Norris was amazing. Yeah, I was shocked too. Will Hatt told me today, and I was like, are you kidding? Now here, guys, I'm going to give you some TMI, okay? I know that I'm old now, but I wasn't at one time, and he is the reason that I went in and took Taekwondo in Virginia Beach, Virginia. So I actually practiced, and it's sad he's gone. Simple life, you're so cute. I love you. You guys are great. Okay, so I think this is actually really pretty. And I'm going to put it on a waxed leather string. It's not leather. It's faux leather, folks. So, because I know I get people sometimes that go, oh, well, you're a vegan. You're not supposed to do any leather. Sweetie, I have leather in my house because I used to do leather work. So I tell them, and they, you know, some of them say, oh, you can't do that. You're not supposed to. Yeah, well, I'm not throwing out the leather I bought from years ago that I can't afford to replace now. I'm losing my voice. Okay. Excuse me. I'm trying not to cough in your ears. Give me 1 second, folks. If I could play in between music or do some videos, I would. I'm not that good at it now. I will eventually be better. Give me a second. I have to grab my tea. I'm losing my voice. Absolutely. You concur. Right on. I love your vocabulary. I knew there was a reason I love you, Gemini. You teacher. I have 3 teachers and counting essay. Now, I said he was part of the family. That makes 4 teachers in my family. I didn't get away with too much with language skills. I always got corrected. Give me a second. I'm going to grab my water. I thought I brought it in here. I'll be right back, folks. Give me just a second. Yep, I hear you, Boss Kitty. You're somewhere. You got them bells going. Okay. I don't know if she's up in the camera or where she is. I hear her. She has a bell necklace, everybody. Now she can hear me. I still haven't gotten a sip of this tea. It's green tea, by the way. I buy it. It's matcha, traditional matcha. Ceremonial. I guess they use it for weddings and different things. Green tea. Looks like something green, doesn't it? Yeah, quick start of the chair, right? Walk in the rain. Oh, come see everybody while I'm getting this tea. Come on, Star. Mm-hmm. Come see everybody. You guys asked for it, so she's like rubbing her head on the camera. She's right in my lap. Say hello. Say hi, everybody. I'm Star. I'm Boss Kitty, by the way. Just call me Boss. Yep. Whoops. I guess I better hold it right. I dropped the camera so you guys could see her. She says hi to everybody and sends her love. She's giving you guys all kisses on the camera. Give them kisses. Good girl. Her's a good girl. All right, Boss Kitty. Go, go, go. Says my orientation is locked. It must be because I moved the phone, guys. Are you still here with me? She don't want to give that. He's still there? It says you're live. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. That's what I get for letting Boss Kitty come in here. Are you there? I'm here. Are you still with me, folks? Don't forget to thumb up the live, guys. It really does help with the algorithm. Boss Kitty thanks you. She gave you all kisses. She kept bumping her head to kiss you. Okay, awesome, awesome. Hey guys, you know there's a heart button. You can heart my live, like at that big thing that pops up on your screen. You can do hearts and all kinds of stuff. Thank you, Simple. I'm glad everybody's here. Can everybody hear me okay, even though I'm losing my voice? You know what would have gone really well with this too? See, when I get a piece that's so gorgeous, I'm always like, oh, this would look nice with that. This would be gorgeous with that. These colors. This is a real gemstone too, folks. It's not cheap glass, I promise. It's made like I guess like a coral, but that pink, I guess, doesn't go with this. It would have gone with the other one. I don't know what I did with that other piece of mine. But anyway, I thought the Tiger Eye matched well with this, with the colors. I don't know what everybody else thought. We're going to try to bend this up a little more here so it looks like it's closer than it is. I'm just using my bent nose pliers. Yay, I remember the name of them. I've been doing this for a few years. You'd think I could remember the name of these. It's the health issues I have causing me some problems. Wow. I'm going to squish that down there. Or at least I think I am. Let's put it that way. I think I am. Okay, so we got the loop up here, folks, on the very top. See that hoop there? And then I'm going to actually bring out these barrel nose pliers I have, which you can make rings and everything else depending on the size. And we're going to take a piece of copper wire, one I've already cut, and I'm going to wrap it around here. And this actually has a rubber cover on it to protect it so that you don't damage the wire. And I'm just twisting that around like that. And then you're going to let go of it and bring it back again. It's going to take me a minute because I'm used to using my smaller ones. Wow. Okay. And then I'm going to squish these two together. In fact, I'm going to try this with my smaller ones. Maybe I can do this, folks. Sorry about this. I'm trying to make a jump ring for this, because it will set much better on a jump ring than it will alone. So we're just wrapping this around here, and you're going to let go of the pliers each time as you spin to roll to make the jump ring. Some of my tools are really old. I don't know how I found this really old pair of needle nose wire pliers for making the rings. But I can remember before I had all the other stuff, which I do, to make real fancy stuff. This was the first thing I worked with. Okay, so we're going to cut this, and we should be having at least 2 or 3 little jump rings made of copper. You always just cut it right at the end there. And then we're going to cut it one more time through the center. As much as I can get through the center. I may have to do it more than once. Cut it like that. Wow, they make it hard when you go to cut it. Okay, so I got lucky. I got 3 little jump rings. These are really small, folks. I'm battling with my ring thing here. If I get it out of the way, I might be able to work. But those are actual jump rings, handmade, out of the 18 copper pair wire. We're just going to open this up just like that. Can you see where it's open? Maybe I need to hold it with the pliers instead. Just going to bend it open. You can bend it open forward or backwards. You want to get an opening there on your jump ring. You know, I can't believe it. I have them blocked on my phone, but it's a friend of mine, and she's calling me on my messenger. So I just got her out because it didn't show up on my phone. It showed up on the new tablet. I got to figure out how to do that. Okay, so we're going to come and bring this copper jump ring. I'm going to open a little further. We're going to come and bring this through this hoop right here. See, just like that. And then on top of that, we're going to take this right here. And I won't have to thread it on because I have the jump ring open. Now, I could have put this directly in that hoop on the end too, which it may be something I consider if this is too thick for the small jump ring, and it is. Of course, I should have known. All right. So we're going to take this end and put it through the jump ring right there and keep dropping it through. It keeps blurring up, folks. I'm so sorry. If I have to, I can actually make this bigger so that that will go through here. Just pulling it through there. Okay, this is an extender, by the way, which is fine, but it doesn't want to go through there. Let's see if I can get this in through here. That's why I was using the jump ring. Yeah, I knew it. Okay, so I'm going to open this like this. I'm going to make that go up to the top. And then I will take this piece. I can't do it with my hand. See, this wire is sturdier than you think, folks. You're not just going to take your hands and pull it apart, I promise you. Okay, we're going to pull that through here or drop it through there, just like that. And then I'm going to take this and I am wrapping this around like that. I'm going to squeeze that part down. So we don't want anyone to get caught on this. I wanted this to be more round, but it's not. I will have to work on this piece. So we have completed it, even though I would like it to look even better than what it does. I think the Tagger eye goes really well with this marble, And the black and all that does too. If I had my choice, I would change out this silver to copper, which I probably could do, or make a copper chain for it. All right. Let me move this out of the way, this out of the way. I don't think it's too bad looking. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, like around 80 to 85 to 150. Yeah. Thank you, Gemini. You know the quality. Not everyone does. So I think it's gorgeous. It's a beautiful piece. Let's see if I can get it on my old self and show you what it looks like. I don't have the best on tonight. I'm in a purple t-shirt and my Coca-Cola jogging pants. Give me just a second here. I gotta figure out. These little lobster clips are great, but they're not when you have issues sometimes with your hands sometimes, which I do. There we go. Now, I'm going to pull my phone up and out. Ouch. You're fine, Ghost Rider. You're fine. I just want you to feel better. You said you didn't feel good. Okay. Ah, look who came to join me. Everything just went everything. Boss Kitty just jumped right in the middle of everything. Okay, so I don't think it looks too bad. I think it's really pretty. Like I said, I'm just in my sweats and a t-shirt. I think it's gorgeous. Thank you, Gemini. Thank you, everybody, because it is a beautiful piece. This piece is created by Mental Raccoons Glass, and then the beads and the wire work are by me. Organic Silver Moon Designs. Thank you. Now I'm going to show you guys what she did before we end this. Look, she is down here. She has gotten under my table, and I don't have the water bottle in here to make her behave. She only behaves with the water bottle. But she took all the beads that were in these cases, and they just went all over my floor. So I have, yeah, you start. I have Tiger Eye all over the floor under my desk now. Hey, Wolf of Vanheim, I'm so surprised to see you here tonight. Awesome. Hey, everybody, meet Wolf of Vanheim. He's a good friend, too. Oh, wow, you just came in at my end, but that's okay if you were hanging out. Hey, Wolf of Vanheim, would you like to be a moderator? I was running late tonight. Everybody, make sure you sub Wolf. So, Wolf, I'm asking you, may I make you a moderator? Give you your little blue badge. I call it now the badge, the police, YouTube police. Why wouldn't you make you a moderator? Oh, that's no way to talk about yourself. He is an amazing person. He is loving, caring, and awesome. Don't forget, everybody. Everybody in here is really decent. So make sure you sub everyone back and forth and support everyone, because that's what we do here. That's how we keep going. So I'm going to show you the piece I made. I told him I'm in my sweats, my Coca-Cola sweats, and a purple t-shirt that's faded. But this is actually a handmade glass bead by Mental Raccoon Glass, and then I just wrapped it in Tiger Eye and copper and put it on a really pretty twisted leather black necklace. So I think it came out pretty good. I think it's pretty. Thank you, everybody, for being here. You're awesome. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for all the thumbs up. And thank you for my shoddy cameramanship and everything else. And I was so lucky while I was doing the piece that Boss Kitty didn't decide to hit it then. Like she just, let me show you. She has a two drawer, three drawer thing here up on another thing here. And she jumped from up on top of there onto my desk. So that's quite a ways. You know how cats are about high up places and jumping. Trying to get this back. Help. Wow. Jim and I turned on during live, guys. Sorry about that. Yeah, that's true. You remember that, don't you? The last place I lived, everyone, she would crawl up into the roof. Now, why did my screen go black on my... That's weird. Let me try and reload this. There it is. There we go. I lost my screen on my refurbished iPad Pro. And no, I am not stupid. I did used to write code and everything. I'm just not an Apple person. I only got this for the art program. Yeah, it did back then. You're right, Wolf, because like that was a place I lived. On top of everything else is real TMI. But I had to force them to put like a ceiling in that basement. And I taught them how to go pick out the stuff because I can't do that kind of stuff anymore. I've owned like 4 houses, and sometimes you have to do repairs, so I kind of knew what I was doing. You guys are so awesome. I mean it. And I'm going to get this piece off my neck and put it back in front of the camera so that I'm going to be able to do a screenshot of it and stuff, I hope. And we're going to put it on my stand, if I can get it off my neck. And say, this may be a permanent piece on me. Who knows? Now she's in the back, everybody. I have a like 18 cube box thing that goes to the ceiling. And she is back there right now trying to figure out how to get on the highest one. Okay, so let's try this. Whoa. This is about 18 to 20 inch leather wax cord. I don't think it looks too bad. I think it's really pretty. I love all the colors. And this could be a fiddle too, folks. So you could twirl this on your neck. I love all the colors. That is a handmade glass bead by Mineral Raccoon Glass. If you don't know him, make sure you get to know him. Go see his work. He's amazing. He is amazing. And he's trying to make ours too. We're all trying to get our watch hours up. I got the subs. I just need what? 3,000 watch hours. 4,000 for the other, but 3,000 for everything else. Thank you, Simple. Thank you, Gemini. You're amazing. Thank you, Wolf of Vanheim, for coming in. Everybody a gamer, if you get out there, if he's still gaming out on Twitch and stuff, this guy is awesome. He also makes jewelry, too. He does some resin work and all that. He's a good friend in real life, too. I'm so blessed that I met him. Okay, thank you. Somebody put Mental Raccoon's address in there. Thank you, Gemini Peace. There it is for you, Wolf, right there. Mental Raccoon Glass. Man, he's got some gorgeous stuff, and he sent me all these glass beads. I wrapped a couple others that came out gorgeous, too. But he sent all these to me, too. They're in this baggie. It's so funny because you can't really see how gorgeous they are. Hang on, I need a clip for this thing to hold the necklace up. Otherwise, it goes all the way to the bottom. These are really from doing photos. There we go. There we go. There we go. You can turn it either way. It doesn't matter. I think that's the prettiest way. So let me show you some of his stuff. I got real gemstones. You know that now. Everybody knows that. When I say I don't work with glass, what it means is I don't do a lot of glass beads. But aren't these beautiful? Look at this workmanship. And he told me when he sent these to wrap them however I wanted, do whatever I wanted with them. He said some of these were his throwaway beads. Really? Oh my goodness. If these are throwaways, look at his work. It's amazing. These are gorgeous. Every one of them is a work of art. Every one of them. Now these are the only kind of glass beads I really love to work with. Look at this workmanship and detail. This is all done by hand, folks. Different glass rods, even to put the tips and get these bubbles on each glass bead. This is not manufactured. This is handmade craft. Artist. And Mineral Raccoon Glass is an awesome artist, and he honored me by us being able to collab together and also sharing his beads with me so that I could wrap them. So I plan on doing a lot more. It's coming. I didn't plan on having my internet go funky tonight. We don't even have any storms out here. I don't know what's going on. And not only that, so I have Siri now, right? And it's really weird. If you ask her anything, she gives you a web address to go to. And then I have the, what is it? Alexa Amazon Fire tablet. I kept asking her what Wednesday was, the third Wednesday. And once I said, what's his name made me correct. Once I was trying to get the third Wednesday for April, guys, because I'm on retirement, so my budget is tight. That's another reason I have to sell some stuff and really do some hand hammer and torch work too. I'd like to take some of Mental Raccoon's glass beads and actually set them in a 1/4 to 1/2 inch of copper bracelets and rings. Yeah, the glass is awesome. And so are the gemstones. I mean, all the stuff I use is real gemstones and his stuff is high quality. If it were anyone else and they sent me some glass beads, I might not take it. Other than Back to Earth Creation. She's amazing too, folks. I haven't been able to watch her stuff lately because I've been busy. I usually always support her. She got me into originally wire wrapping. So I'm used to hand hammer work and using a torch, which I have, folks. You do not want to see the rest of my studio craft room. It is piled to the ceiling with things. So I really thank everyone for being here. Don't forget to thumb up my live and like it. Hey, and if you can come back later and even come back and watch it one more time or play it and make a comment after the live is over, that would really help. Yes, that's it. The guy with the fish tank. And he's made me now want guppies or, yeah, guppies again. Like I need something else to do, right? Yep, Mental Raccoon Glass. That isn't that link showing for you, Gemini piece? I made you the right kind of moderator. I know I did. Hmm. Guys, I was just trying to gag down two almost quarter size, not that big, but they're big, vitamin C. Yeah, Boss Kitty made a mess, man. She come flying down. I don't know if I caught it on the camera or not because I had the camera turned around. Let's see here. I'm going to try something. I'm going to try. Give me a second, folks. I'm trying something. I think this is correct. If I am incorrect, I'm sure that. See, I think it's mineralraccoonglass.com, folks. If you don't know where it is, Vanheim, just go in my stuff and you'll see where I did a collaboration with him where you can click on it. Or you can do a quick search in YouTube and you'll definitely find it. Folks, don't forget to thumb up the live and like. I thank everyone for your support. I think this piece came out really nice. I do. I think it's really pretty, really kind of bohemian and chunky, and the copper really goes with it. I'm going to go back and rewrap this bottom. But other than that, the tagger eye and all that really fits in with this hand-blown glass bead. Not, well, I say hand-blown. It's not hand-blown glass. He does it by hand with glass rods and mixed gas torch. Hello, Malik, welcome in. Hey, please remember to thumb up the live if you haven't already. And make sure we're welcoming you in. Can you hear me okay, Malik? Is it Melik? MELLC 6007. Shout out. Thanks, Gemini. Peace. Well, I hope you have a blessed Friday too. Right at the end of my live where I created this gemstone, copper, and handmade glass bead by Mineral Raccoon Glass, who is also awesome. And by the way, she has an awesome channel too, folks. Go check her out. She's amazing. I am subscribed to her, and she is subscribed to me, and she's a great supporter. I know you are. You are amazing. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to thumb up. If you get a chance to come back and watch this video, even though it's boring, some of it, if you get a chance to watch it a second time or just play it on something else and watch it and make a comment, it really helps with the algorithm. I don't know if people realize that, if they'll just come back and throw the live on another, like a tablet or something, and let it run. Thank you so much. You are so kind. She's amazing, folks. Go check her out. She has all kinds of videos. And she was selling some kind of coconut thing. I could tell some of what it was, but I wasn't sure because I love fresh coconut and coconut milk. How about everybody else? Go ahead. Keep going. MNLL. Well, it's sad to say. I mean, I'm almost hitting 600 subs and I've got a little bit over 700 hours. I am desperate for watch hours. I'm not going to lie. Thank you so much, Gemini, for giving her that. Gemini is another one of our mods. She's awesome too. And so she puts you out there. So everybody, don't forget to subscribe to her and like her channel too. All my friends are from all over the world. I hope I have no one who is not the type that doesn't get along with everyone and love everyone, because that's what it's all about, man. Peace and love. You know, I'm a 60s child. Thank you so much. You guys are so awesome. I really appreciate it. Yeah, Wolf of Vanheim is from Kansas. Shout out to Wolf of Vanheim. Peace and love, Vanheim Wolf. He's awesome. He's an amazing artist and he knows his stuff. Okay, folks, thank you so much for coming tonight. We wire wrapped in copper 4 and 6 millimeter real Tiger-Eye gemstone beads with a beautiful glass bead from Mental Raccoon Glass, who we are collaborating. I just haven't done a collaboration yet again, but we are going to. He's an amazing artist. You guys have been awesome. I love all of you. Thank you so much. If you get a chance to play my video later, you don't have to watch it. Just play it on your tablet or something you're not using and go make a comment after it's played through. Don't fast forward it, people, because if you fast forward on people's videos, they get half the time or they get no time. And only my long videos for everyone who's a creator, just to let you know here, even though I'm a jewelry and artist, if you are a creator and you are making shorts, they're okay. They'll draw in new subscribers and stuff and kind of help watch, but they will not earn you monetary. Take care, Will Hat. Thank you. He's an awesome artist, too. Everybody, make sure you subscribe to Will Hat also. Everybody, subscribe to everybody. Make sure you're shaking hands in here. This is a network. We work together. And go see Will Hat. He's amazing. He's in Sydney, Australia. So if you're on Eastern Standard Time, it's going to be about 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning for you. 2:30 if you're Central, 3:30 if you're Eastern. But he's amazing. You got to go see his art. And he shows the Jasco Ghost Hunter thing or whatever he does, Spirit. It's neat. It's funny and it's great. Thank you so much. Good night, Simple Family. God bless you all. I really appreciate you being here. And remember, you can do this too. You have the talent. It's in you. Don't give up. All right. Peace and love. I'm Organic Silver Moon Designs. I'm a jewelry and a canvas artist. More coming. Just give me a chance. I'm getting there. Thank you, Gemini. Thank you, all my supporters. Thank you. If you're in here and you know you've been modded, then you're a permanent. And so are you, Melik. I'm going to mod you too. So just give me a second here. I got to find her name on the screen to do this. There you are. I got you now. All right. Mel C 6007. Say hello and then say goodnight one more time so I can see your badge. Please don't leave yet. Exactly. Tell her, Gemini, we need her to say hi. Anything. Or good night again. Please repeat good night. Well, she may have already gone. But she is modded now. When she comes back, she'll see it. Hopefully. She's really sweet. She's got a great channel. She's a very, very God-conscious person. Just everyone to know. So please, everybody treat everybody with respect. There you go, young lady. You now have become an official YouTube police. That's what I call you guys now, and myself too. They don't give us mechanic wrench anymore. We now have badges. Some of the new things. So yeah, I am looking for watch time, guys. I really do need it. You're very welcome. You deserve it. So look here, guys. Make sure everybody subscribes and likes everybody back and forth. I don't know if I'm going to have a live tomorrow night. It just depends. I'm trying to get some things together. If I showed you the rest of my studio, you'd just flip out. I've got stuff piled almost to the ceiling, not literally, but it's pretty high. It's 2 stacks up of tools and stuff that I work with. I need to find my ring tools and stuff. I need you guys to see me work with my chasing hammer and my torch, so you know I can do something. You guys are awesome. Thank you for coming tonight. I'm Organic Silver Moon Designs. I'm a jewelry and a canvas artist. I am mixed media. It's been a pleasure to have everyone here tonight. We did a bead from Mental Raccoon Glass, and we wire wrapped it in copper with 4 and 6 inch Tiger-Eye beads, which are beautiful. And then we put it on a waxed chain and hook with a lobster claw. So anyway, thank you everybody for coming in. Thank you for all the support. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I need watch hours. I am not going to lie. So if you can go play this later, it's going to take all night for it to upload. I'll tell you that right now. So it won't be up there until tomorrow or the next. That's why I ask everybody like during the live. Thank you for everybody who hung out and stayed out. Thank you, Will Hat. Thank you, Wolf. Thank you, Simple. Thank you, Melek. Thank you, Gemini, always. And Simple Life, you are amazing too. Everybody, have a great weekend. If I don't see you tomorrow night, I'll see you soon. All right. I try to support everyone who comes in here too, folks. All right. I love all of you. Make sure that you do this. Make sure that you try. You can do this too. It only takes what? Patience. All right. Good night, everybody. Thank you again. I really enjoyed having you here. If I can remember where the X is always. Good night, everybody. Make sure you come back. Peace and love. More great stuff coming. Why is this thing not letting me do this? All right. Good night, Gemini. Good night, everyone. You're awesome. Peace and love. You can do this. Remember that.